What's up everyone, it's Trinidad, and in this video I have a 60 card Chaos Dragon deck. It's Kevin's, the meta player, so let's get right into it.
Super meta.
I have an erection.
Thanks Marlon.
And this time he won't show a 16 card extra deck.
16 card extra because I only have 14. Pro. So for 60 card Chaos Dragons, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. He was a staple back in Chaos Dragons, was like super fucking meta, but whatever.
Should I be cursing?
Oh, whatever. 1 JD, because you run a lot of Lightsworns, so I mean you might as well play the one, and you can search it out too. So BLS, pretty standard. 1 Dark Arm, again, because you can manipulate the grave really well, so you might as well play the one. I mean you can't, whatever, it doesn't matter. 3 Light Rays. Again, they're just big monsters that you can search out, and he's not that bad. He's actually pretty good. He puts pressure on board and helps you OTK as well because he's a free special. So 3 Light Pulsars, also very standard in Chaos Dragons. Just because you can dump 1 light, 1 dark, you special him, and then he's too good in the deck. 3 Dark Flares. Only reason why I run 3 Dark Flares is he's also just because he's a dark, but sometimes I just need to dump stuff. So like I have a dead dragon in hand, I can dump that and then like send Eclipse Wyvern or something to get his effect. So there's that. And then for the Lightsworn engine, 3 Raidens. Best Lightsworn I feel. 3 Lilas, again, these are all just level 4s, so I'm just kind of maxing them out on these guys. 3 Wolves, because you run lawn mowing, or what is it, that grass is greener, sorry. So you just you can mill all 3 and you just get 3 wolves on the field. It's funny. 1 Felice, just because another level 4 Lightsworn. And that butt. Yeah. 3 Luminas. Only reason why I run Lumina is because I can go Dante and I can also go Trish. So really dumb. 1 Minerva because I can mill 1 more, and you just go Lumi to Minerva and then you just sink into Trish. So it's really stupid. So that's for the Lightsworn stuff. 3 Snows. The absolute MVP, because it just allows you to do so much, and this card really should get hit. It's too good. 2 Eclipse Wyvern. The only reason why I run 2 because you want to see it sometimes, but not all the time. But thanks, Glasgow. Anyway, you don't really necessarily want to use his effect all the time because you're gonna be milling a lot of stuff. So you know, like, you're gonna be milling a lot, so sometimes you just don't have targets. But I feel like running the 2 is fine because you don't need to run that many lights because you already run the Lightsworn engine. They're all lights anyway. So 2 Collapsed Serpent, again, they're just dark, and it's just another way to banish Eclipse to add that card to your hand. Zephyros, I actually really like this card a lot because it has a lot of synergy with Light Radio Bullets and like Judgment Dragon and Dad, because you can special them. If you meet the requirement, you can special them and then bounce it back, and then special Zephyros, and then special it again, the card that you bounce back again. So like, it's really stupid. And then you can like do whatever you want with Zephyros. You can sink 8, you can exceed into a bunch of stuff. 1 Maxi. I feel like Maxi is still really strong. People are like dropping this, or putting back in. I don't know what they're doing nowadays, but Maxi is always a staple regardless. 1 Plague Spreader, self-explanatory. It just helps manipulate your graveyard and do a bunch of crazy stuff like sinking, you know. And you run a bunch of 4, so you run the 6s and stuff. And then my 2 level 1s, Jet Synchron and Luminoso. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't know what this card does, but I heard it was good. I guess so.
Spanish?
It's Italian.
Oh.
For my spells, 3 grass.
Worst card of the deck.
Worst card of the deck. It's like I don't even know why I play it. It's just, you know. And then 3 left arm offerings to search out the worst card in the deck. I don't know.
Some of the time.
It works sometimes, but not all the time. Future Fusion. This was a card when like full powered Chaos Dragons was legal, and this was freaking nuts back then. And so what if it got Arata? It still does the same thing. You just dump and then go off. So it's really good. 1 soul charge. If you draw into it, you draw into it, and if you don't, you don't. Whatever. It's a win harder card pretty much. And then 2 charge of Light Brigades. Only reason why I run 2 is because it's only at 2. I wish I could run 3, but 2s is fine. And then I run 2 solar recharge. Again, I run 2, but I cut out the 3rd one. Initially was playing 3, but I cut out the 3rd one because I just saw it too much sometimes. And it's like there's times where like I open up this and then have like no lights ones. So just cutting it down to 2 really helps. 2 Galaxy Cyclones. If you hard draw it, you can just pop a face down and then have it in the graveyard, so it gets rid of Imperial Order and stuff like that. So like dumb stuff that won't allow you to play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's spicy tech. I know, like I like running Return of the Dragon Lords. I ran in Blue Eyes obviously, but I really like this card a lot because you can make a Crystal Wing in this deck, and then like, oh, they destroyed a Crystal Wing, you can actually just, oh, I'll special back, no worries. So, and it also protects dragons, and most of this, like this whole deck is like mostly dragons anyway. And then 3 Pot of Inquisitiveness. Again, it's only to recycle. Most of the time you're gonna be milling it anyway, but those few times that you will have like 1 or 2 in hand, it's like the best card ever, because you're gonna be banishing a lot with snow anyway. And then that spicy sorts of Revealing Light. Like it's okay if you mill it, and it's okay if you draw it. It only stops battle phase, so like, or it stops your opponent from attacking directly. So pretty much that's it. And then for the extra deck, we have the 5-headed dragon, the 1 tier, because I drew a tier on it way back when Future Fusion got banned. Now it's crying because it's back. So there's the 1. 1 Brio. Because you can make it really easily in this deck with Plague Spreader or was it 2 Minerva and the, was it Lumina? Yeah. So, and not to mention like you can dump a bunch of like dead cards and like help push for OTKs and stuff like that. So it's really good. 1 Crystal Wing. This is the card I was debating cutting out or not. But it's just another 7, so I mean it's another Wing into, or Clear Wing, I'm sorry. It's another Wing into Crystal Wing, so pretty good. 1 Michael, because pay 1,000 banish, sure, no problem, free. Stardust Spark just protects monsters that you would want on the field, like Crystal Wing or anything really. So we have the Stardust, the sexy Stardust. I freaking love Stardust in this deck because it's a free negation that just brings itself back every turn. So, or at the end phase. So it's really good. 1 Scarlight destroys nukes and burns, and then it has really stupid synergy. Oh no, never mind, because then inflict. So never mind. But JD and Light Pulse are best friends forever. 1 Crystal Wing, self-explanatory. 1 Trish, like I said earlier. And then for my Exceeds, the Utopia package, Utopia and Utopia the Lightning. Zygusto, double Zygusto, Dante, and then the 1 Minerva that I don't have because I'm not paying $900 for it. For that reprint, I don't have a side deck, so yeah.